Hey guys, it's Key. I'm back in the video, and today we'll be doing our weekly ramblings of a WWE fan. Now, one thing that I've seen on the internet that kind of was like interesting, very interesting to me, was a Shane McMahon and Tony Khan picture that came out of them being, like talking to each other. Now, if Shane McMahon was ever like, when it comes to as a talent with AEW, that would be so interesting to me, but yet odd at the same time. Like, what are you doing here? It's like, it would be like seeing a dog in the middle of a cat's, like around cats. Like, it's just not what people are used to, where we not really looking like natural. I would say natural, but it's like, what would Shane McMahon really be doing to where he wouldn't want to do it at WWE? You know, would it be him wanting to make a name for himself, like as a producer, promoter type stuff outside of his family? But that was just interesting to me. Like, am I the only one that would think that's interesting? Like, that would just be like the weirdest thing ever. Now, the next thing would be the women's tag titles, tag division. I was thinking about making a video for this, but I just feel like this is better. I just think that the women's tag teams, the women's tag titles, it should be given a little bit more respect, to where people aren't thinking that you should just do away with them, because I've seen multiple opinions of they should just get rid of them. But I feel like with the tags for the women, it gives them something to other than singles. And just like with the men's, there's room for tags if there's given proper attention to them. Now, I feel like there should be more solid tag team groups instead of just people just coming together. Although, one of my favorites they are just coming, like Jade and Bianca, they are just working together. Like, it's not like they're a tag team specifically. Like, you have Unholy Union and you have Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Like, those, they are groups. They are women that you know are in a tag. So I just feel like there just needs to be more of a collective thought for the tags, because there should not be a tag group that just now really had their whole little, I feel like Unholy Union just had their title defense, and it was with Metaphor. Like, just now we're getting, y'all are being a tag group as champion just now. You got it at Clash of the Castle. There's no there was no reason for them not to be on TV as much as they were not on TV. Now, when Jade and Bianca had those belts, they was on TV for a little. You seen them pop out, and I feel like if they were not going to do that, Jade and Bianca should have kept those belts. And since they did not do that, I'm kind of like, give them back the belts, because I'm just not feeling it now. I understand trying to give shine to people that don't usually get it. They don't have that spotlight usually on them, but now we can cut it out. Give them to the rightful owners at this point. Like, on Friday Night SmackDown, if they do not get those belts back, I'm gonna be a little irritated, because number one, they did not pin them the first time. So it would have been interesting to see Metaphor with Lash and Miss Jackson together against Bianca and Jade, but like, they don't need to get into a match where they're basically gonna get these belts and then lose them as fast as they got them. I wouldn't be down to see that at all. Wouldn't be fun. Now, with Jey Uso's run, let's talk about that for a second. With the fact that he got kind of played a lot of times, I feel like in the middle of his singles run, like kind of toward where we're at now in his singles run, they kind of don't know what to do with him. That is my small little short opinion, that they kind of do not know what to do with them. Like, dare I say it, they're waiting for him to get back into the Bloodline story. And for his character, it's fine. It works because there is those wrestlers that get a huge pop and they just do matches and they win them. But to where Jay has his point, like, he'll have a match on the line with his whole house will be on the line and he lose that freaking match. Like, that's how it's been. Like, stakes is high and he loses. And I feel like because their time got cut short at WrestleMania, Jimmy costing him those chances didn't amount to anything because a lot of people don't like the match that occurred at WrestleMania. Me, it was a match. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I wasn't gonna like gouge my eyes out. It was terrible, but it was obviously cut short to me. I feel like it was obviously not probably what they expected to do with how they were talking about the match and everything. I feel like it was obvious that that wasn't the plan for that match. Now, that's not to say that Jay has been... No. It's not to say anything bad, terrible about the booking in general. But it's like... Whoa, it's like, what is we... Because they can't not have him on TV because he's so popular. But it's getting to a point where they didn't do the whole Rhea and Jay thing. So that's not there. He didn't get the Money in the Bank. So that's not there. So now what? They don't act... It's not like they don't even ask him too much about what's going on in the Bloodline story. So we're even getting our mind ready for that. It's like he's there to get the crowd hype and everything. Takes a dub. Leaves. Just now I feel like he's getting to, like, with Sammy, that whole thing makes sense and it might be moving toward the Bloodline story, but at the same time, like, Jay could have done... I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a little salty. He keep losing, but I feel like there's not too much direction into it. Or there was a point they were going to go, but then they decided to scrap it. Like, I feel like that may have been a thing with his character. Now, another unpopular type of thing, I saw it on Twitter, and it kind of got me to thinking. Now, when Cody Rhodes won that belt at WrestleMania, great moment. Beautiful moment. His kick started off a Triple H era. That moment and the Raw after the fact where nobody... I think Cody Rhodes may have said something, but after that, nobody addressed the fact that Roman Reigns lost that belt. Triple H, I think Triple H said something at like the press conference or something like that about it in passing, basically, like he did a lot, but I feel like it's kind of as if when Cody Rhodes came through, made face everything, Roman's like kind of, we're in a new era, we don't even care about what even is that? You know, there wasn't too much of addressing it until the crowd addressed it, basically. Until the crowd addressed it, and now Cody Rhodes had gotten the whole, you are the guy, we're all hopes on you. You saved us. You got us out of that purgatory. And I feel like that was so weird to me. But now, you look on a lot of the social media, they could be alluding to SummerSlam. They could be alluding to SummerSlam and making advertisements basically doing this. But around now, you go on that, you see Roman Reigns' matches, you see clips of Roman Reigns. I'm like, golly, there was a whole picture, I'll put it right here, the Wolverine thing, and it was who's missing Roman Reigns. Like, now we talking about the dude. I thought we was in a new, like, I thought we've been saved. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I felt like we was getting after WrestleMania, and it was pretty odd. Now, one thing I will have to say that when it comes to wrestling and what's going to go down for the rest of the year, I'm happy. And even seeing Raw on Sci-Fi made me want SmackDown to be on Sci-Fi. Like, I hope SmackDown is on Sci-Fi because we ain't got to deal with those cuts as much. Like, just muting, not the cuts. Like, that's terrible. I don't know. They need to write a letter to the network because that cutting everything, making a black screen for a good 30 seconds, it don't cut it. Like, I cannot wait till it's on Smack. Like, I can't wait till Raw is on Netflix. Okay? and SmackDown is off of Fox. Cause, But that's the end of today's rambles. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.